What's up, YouTube? Angry Jackalope here, Rob Ricks, and I'm here with a little bit of a health update. So, we had some freakishly fucked up weather not too long ago, and you know, some of you guys have been following the channel for a while, and you know I've got a bad back, bad neck. Before I have disclosed the fact that I've got two herniated discs in my back, L4, L5, and I've been using some medication called gabapentin to mitigate some of that pain. And I've also got a couple of herniated discs in my neck, as well as some bone spurs and some compression and some narrowing of the circumference inside of the disc in my neck. I also learned that I had some bone spurs that were happening in my heels, which was misdiagnosed for quite a few years as having gout. Which was fucking fun to find out. Well, anyway, so that catches you all up to date. I've been handling it and dealing with it pretty well. I've been doing some supplementation. That's been helping out on a couple of different levels. And, you know, getting to the freaky weather. So I was walking across the street to a buddy of mine's house, and while heading over there, I hit a patch of fucking black ice. It didn't fall. I did this little fucking spin ninja move, twisted twerk, whatever you want to fucking call it, and really tweaked the shit out of my back and felt a pain that was very uncomfortable. It felt like a hot fucking razor blade sliding between the crevice of my thigh and my groin. And let me tell you, that's not a fucking pleasant feeling at all. And then it started reaching up towards my ball sacks. And any man that's just heard that probably just fucking cringed and said, holy shit, are you fucking serious? So I figured, you know what, I probably just tweaked my back. It'll probably be fine. But I'd never felt that before. Never felt that before. And my back pain that I have, that I've been living with for the last 12 years is a constant pain. It varies from a sunburn with a constant cat scratch to it to hot dagger strikes, and those hot dagger strikes are, you know, rare and in between. You know, rare and far between. It's not like it happens all the time. Usually, it coincides with me doing something fucking stupid, like doing a bunch of moving, a lot of heavy bending, lifting, things of that nature. Well, this pain right here is different. It's random. It hits hard. It hits fast, and it is like a hot fucking razor blade that hits the surface of the skin and kind of sprinkles outwards, like it's like fairy dust with fucking razor blades, okay? And it just hits the whole of the thigh, reaches up along, reaches back to the ass muscle, and then it dives around into the front and just gets right between that crevice there. And it is. I have Tourette's. I'll be out in public and I'll be sitting there, boom, it hits like that, and I'm like, fuck, you know. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And it has frankly put me in the foulest mood I've been in quite some fucking time. I mean, it is very, very, very difficult for me to do my most normal, the base things that I normally fucking do. And here's where it gets really fucked up. So at night when I sleep, I used to have 2 or 3 positions that I could lay in that would make that sunburn kind of go away. Now what's the cool thing about the gabapentin, it took the edge off of this, so much so that it just felt like a very slight sunburn, and I was dealing with it, and it was like no big deal. I'd roll, and if I was in a wrong position, I would slowly wake up and it would be fine. Well, this motherfucker right here, I will be dead asleep, and I will have dreams where I am fighting with somebody and they fucking stab me right there, and I'm thinking I'm dead. I'm sure they just cut my femoral artery, I'm gonna bleed out, and I wake up and it's just, it's agonizing. It's just fucking brutal. So I sit there. Now I found only one position. I can lay on my left side, and if I'm completely straight, I don't raise my legs up on a pillow, I don't do anything, I just lay fucking straight on my left side. And I'll sit there and I'll prop pillows on either side, and I will attempt to sleep that way all fucking night long. And what will happen is, if I deviate and I roll over and it just starts up, boom, it just, oh my God, it is the... I wouldn't wish this on my worst fucking enemy. It's just fucking so painful. It's just such a fucking... It is... And the thing is, with constant pain, you can focus. You could fix your mind so that you could just say, okay, it's there. I acknowledge it, but I'm not going to let it let it define me. This one is so exhausting because I'll be sitting here, and it's happened to me twice while we've been doing this video, and I've been really fighting it. But it'll hit, and I'll just fucking and then it used to be I could fucking slap my thigh, do different things to it, and it would kind of mitigate it a little bit. There's no satisfying this motherfucker at all. It just is relentless. So I think what happened is, I think I blew a different disc, and I think it's on the opposite side. So if here's the spine, so the injuries I've had before were on, say, the front side. I think I've got something now on the back side. So now I'll change a position, and then the sunburn will go away, but then this side right here, the fucking, the hot razor blades will kick in. I mean, hard as fuck. And so then I'm sitting there trying to find positions to deal with it. And I had hoped it was something short-lived, but I'm going on week 3 here, and to be honest, that's why a lot of the videos haven't been coming out lately. I used to drop a video a day, but I had just a ton of different things happening all at once, and so I wanted to share this with you guys, not to give you guys an excuse or anything, but more to give you guys an explanation of why I might act the way I act. You guys might catch me on film. I've edited a couple of my reviews already where I had a little Tourette breakout where I'm yelling cock, fuck, shit, motherfucker, whatever. And I figured, what, it's better I just let you guys know now. So as I'm dealing with this, if it comes out, it is what it is, right? So I just want to let you guys know that's it. That's the update. I'm going to go see a doc, have them fucking scan the old back, see what the fuck's up with it, and see what's what. I don't really want to be operated on. I don't, I don't want to go through that whole process. But at this point, with the way that this pain is going and how exhausted it makes me, I might have to at least look and listen to see what types of procedures they've got. So if any of you guys have gone through anything similar and you want to share with me down in the comments below, please do. I listen, I value your guys' feedback. I value your fucking opinions. And, that's it. Alright guys, that's it for now. If you like it, please subscribe. Until next time, please be good to each other.